From food trucks to music and lawn games, Sylvan Lake has captured the spirit of the community, and it's showcased on the Facebook page Spirit of Sylvan. Takes a lot of work to pull it off, though. With us today, we are lucky to have with us Mariam, Ouazar, one of the organizers. How are you? Happy Thursday.
Hello, happy Thursday. Hi, Ronnie. Thank you for having me with you today.
You guys do such a great job with this Facebook group, but boy, you guys are busy.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely got very lucky. We have some amazing women in our community that help foster just an environment where everybody feels empowered to lead activities that are close to their hearts. So whether it's a food truck that they want to bring, whether it's a game that they want to host and have the community join, and you've mentioned also like paddling on the lake, whether it's together, whether as a class, there's just a lot of activities. Basically, we're not expecting the community to join all of them, but to join what makes sense to them. And it's really just a way for us to connect, engage, and create long-lasting relationships. I mean, we consider ourselves neighbors, whether we are, living next door to each other or whether we're across the lake from each other. So it's very fun. You walk around or you're on the lake and you basically know most of your neighbors, and it's just fun. But it's amazing to be part of this community. Yeah.
You guys do, I'm next door in Kigo, but we kind of like hijack so many of your events because you guys have so many great events and you have the community center there. The Spirit of Sylvan Facebook page is somewhat new, though. How'd you guys come up with organizing this?
Yeah, it's definitely new. So Kelly Krause actually had the idea to, find one place for us to just post all the events. Given that the other Facebook pages that we have, they may be, sometimes, you may have lost something. You may be looking for somebody to do some work on your home. It's very random. The Spirits of Sylvan, the whole idea there is really to just, talk about the events that are happening in the community. So it's a one-stop shop, let's just say, where you can get, an idea of what's going on. If something's going on tonight, then that's where you go to find out when and where. Yeah.
What's it meant to you to be a part of this group? Have you met a lot of people that you didn't know before?
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel very well connected. For me, being part of this, I mean, it's kind of goes along with one of my values, just being able to like have a connection with my community, with my neighbors, and just, like when somebody is sick, when somebody needs something, or basically show up right there for them. Sometimes you don't know what's going on, with somebody in the same street you live on, which happened to me in the past. But here, chances are low that I wouldn't find out. So I would actually find out, and I have a chance to help. So I think that's one thing that I really value. And I think when you allow others to help you too, you also kind of bless them. You give them, a chance also to be there for you, and it makes everybody feels good. So
how do you guys come up with some of these events? You guys are great, though. You have so many different ones.
Well, it's really, it really depends on everyone. It's not like it has to be this way or that way. So for instance, if you really are keen on playing board games and there is one that's specific, something that you have and you want to share with the community, then you can go ahead and just pitch the idea. There isn't any limits as to what to do. Like for food trucks, for me, I love international cuisines, and I also love like healthy food. So when I look up food trucks, I try to find food trucks that kind of align with that. For concerts, we try to raise some funds to be able to get some of these bands or singers to come over here. But it's the same idea. If it's something that speaks to you and you really want the band to come, you are more than welcome to just do the work and make that happen. So it isn't, there isn't just one person leading or two people leading. It's more of a community effort. Like that's really the whole idea. Obviously, it'd be very difficult for just one person to lead all of that. But I think the environment that's being created, and I give a lot of credit for Kelly Krause having, created that between, just doing some other activities that just brought us together, whether it was celebrating a birthday of a neighbor or whether it was doing a secret Santa. That just, next thing you know, the north and the south side of Sylvan, like they know each other. Like we're not strangers anymore. When we're doing a line to get some food at a food truck, here we are, we're mingling, we're talking, we know about each other's lives. It's pretty amazing, I gotta say.
So for those, Mariam, can I ask that maybe aren't familiar with the page, where can they find it? And I think one of the other questions, obviously, we're Greater West Bloomfield. Can people outside of Sylvan participate in some of these as well?
I think it just really depends. Like the whole idea is really for our community to start. If you happen to know some people from Sylvan, definitely that would be the best way to like attend. So just coming along as guests of our community, people, that would be the best way. So we obviously need to, we can't really make events are big enough to support like multiple communities. But in general, I would say, like if you can be the guest of someone, as long as you are with someone from Sylvan, then there shouldn't be any issues.
Well, it is so fun. And I'm with you. I love the food trucks. You guys do an amazing job. So thank you so much. And maybe I'll see you over there one day or out on the paddleboard with Misty.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thank you, Ronald.
Thank you for your time. I know you just got back, so go get some sleep.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.